Hey guys, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing this look. It's a summer glowy glam makeup look that I want to do today. I'm really excited about filming this video just because I'm using a lot of like glowy, out of my comfort zone products. I'm trying to experiment more with like illuminating glowy stuff because I am very oily, so I usually like the matte look, but I love how this makeup turned out. I will be wearing this all day because I am going to work soon, so I just wanted to film this tutorial for you for a quick minute. And if you like this video and want to know how I get this look, then just continue watching. Okay, so to start off, I already like moisturized my skin, so it's kind of already a little bit like dewy, but I'm just gonna go in with the Revlon Rose Glow Hydrating Illuminating Primer. I'm just gonna put that all over my face for obviously an all over primer. Even though I'm oily, I still like to have that glow. I just have to set everything with powder, so that's the only like difference, I guess, with people who don't usually set. And because I know a lot of like dry skinned people love dewy skin, and I do too. I just don't like to sparkle, you know, and I don't like to look oily. I like to look dewy, and there's a difference between looking oily and looking dewy. If you look oily, you can see the oil sitting on top of your skin, but I just want my skin to have a nice like healthy glow today. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do with all this stuff. I like to have like little glow, but I also like the matte look, so I like it both, you know. Alright, see how that primer just makes me look, you know, really healthy glow and all that fun stuff. So for foundation, I just got this today. It's a Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation, and I'm in the color 0.1. This is for very fair skin tones like me, and this has a neutral undertone. I don't really like know what my undertone is. It could be rosy, it could be neutral. It's kind of all over the place. I've used this before in the past, but I don't remember if I liked it or not. But this is hydrating, so it's not matte, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna go good for the look today. I'm just gonna do 2 pumps. My Real Technique sponge and just kind of, you know, start blending it out. It's very runny, like, I don't know if you can see, but it's really runny. It's thin, so nothing heavy on the skin, which is what I'm trying to go for this look today. Okay, so next for more coverage, I really actually like this foundation. I only used like 1 layer, and then I just added more into my forehead and where I think I needed more coverage, but overall it's really, really pretty. It doesn't feel heavy, it's really thin on my skin. So now I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and I'm in the shade 325 Eggshell. So I'm just going to dot this under my eyes, like so. Go right here, because I always get red around here. Right here. Alright, I'm just going to blend it out. So I just finished watching the latest episode of The Bachelorette, and let me tell you, not a fan of Luke P. I'm really upset that he is going into hometowns, but I know that he is on Bachelor in Paradise, so I know he gets kicked off. So I'm looking forward to that, but I really do think Garrett should have stayed. I wasn't a huge fan of Garrett, like he wasn't a top person for me like Peter and Jet are, but I think he deserved it more than Luke P, because he's just very problematic and I'm just not a fan of him. But I'm not the Bachelorette, so I mean, she can do what she wants. I love her as Bachelorette. I'm very happy that they chose her. I think I know who she ends up with. I try not to read any spoilers online, but you know, if it's on your Instagram page, you're probably gonna read it. But it's okay. I just hope I love Jed and Peter and Tyler C. I think she's gonna end up with Jed, but I love Peter and Tyler C. They're my main people I've always loved in that show. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Airspun loose face powder. I'm just gonna set under my eyes and wherever I put my concealer. Like I said, I have to set. There's no question about this, because things will crease and my foundation will break up because I'm so oily. So we will get the glow back from what we used underneath, because I have a glowing setting spray, I have highlight, shimmering bronzer that I'm going to use, so I'm not worried about it, but I have to do this step. It's very crucial for me. I'm just going to do my smile lines. They're not very prominent, but I like to just set. But I do get little lines like in the corner of my mouth, like if I smile a lot, so I like to set there. Or at least, bake there. And then I like to go into the corner of my nose because this is where I get cakey. So I just like to make sure that it's all set. Okay, so next is brows, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Taupe. I'm going to just do my eyebrows off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so brows are on. I'm just going to wipe away the baking that I was doing. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking the MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC10. This is what it looks like. I have to do this, like I said, I have to set. No questions about it. But once like my natural oils come through and I use a setting spray, everything will be looking dewy again, so I'm not worried about it. Now to prime my eyes, I'm going to go with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I'm almost out of this, so I'm just going to take a little to go on my eyes. Eyeshadow primer is very important to me because I do have oily eyelids, because I'm just an oily girl. So I'm just going to blend that out. And then I'm going to set it with a translucent powder. I wish I could just do concealer. Or not an eyeshadow primer at all, but I can't. And for the eyeshadow look today, I don't want to do anything crazy. I want to keep it light because this look is going to be very light and summery feel. So I'm not going to do that like anything super crazy. I'm just going to go back in with that loose powder from Airspun and just dip in and set my eyes so we can get ready for eyeshadow. Okay, so for eyeshadow today, I'm going in with the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I kind of want to go in with this glistening color right here all over my lid. But to start off, I'm going to take orange soda right here into my crease just for a little, like a transition color. I'm going lightly my crease. It's always good for eyeshadow to start off really lightly and then you can build up how you want. So for me, I really care about if I can actually build up eyeshadow, and if I can't, then I don't like the palette. But this is a really good pretty staple palette. So I'm just going in like that. And just with a smaller blending brush, I'm going to be going in with burnt orange, which is right underneath orange soda right here. So this is what I just put in my crease, and this is what I'm going to be deepening up with. So I'm just going to do that in my crease as well, just to have that extra dimension. My eye. And then I'm going to be taking a clean, big, fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. Make sure there's no harsh lines. All the colors are blended together nicely. Okay, and then I'm going to be taking my flat shader brush just to put the base down color on. I'm going to be going in with, which one do I want to use? Glistening or Fairy? I think I'm actually be going in with Fairy because it's a lighter shade. So I'm going to take that on my flat shader brush. I'm going to put that all over my lid. And then to intensify it, I'll go in with my finger. But I like to do this just to get down the initial color. And go back with my finger. Like so. It does intensify when you use your finger. But I like to get that base color down first. Then I'm going to go back in with that big, another big fluffy clean blending brush and just make sure everything's blended. And then if I need to, go back in and put the lid shade on. Because when we blended out, we lost a little pigment, but that's okay, because I wanted to make sure everything was blended. A very, very easy look. And it's very fresh, and it's also like dewy, which I like, so because that's the look I'm trying to go for today. And then we'll go back in to the lower lash line when I'm done with the rest of my face, but just wipe out any fallout you get. I think I'm done with the eyes up top for now. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm going to be taking the Pretty Vulgar bronzer in the shade Bronze B113. Just going to take that on my brush and just start bronzing up my skin. I'm going to be going in with like a shimmering bronzer thing, so that will add some glow back to the skin. Before I forget, I'm going to set my brows with the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade number 3, just to make sure my brows are in place. Like that. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with the contour kit from Anastasia, the light to medium one. I'm going to be taking this shade right here to contour and contour my nose. I'm just looking, oh, here's my brush to blend it all out. I always like to do bronzer and contour and then take another big brush and just kind of blend it out to make sure everything's like blended, where I just put those powders. Okay, now for nose contour, I'm taking that same color on a flat shader brush and I'm just gonna go down the sides of my nose. I'm not great at nose contouring, but I always have to do it because I feel like I have a big nose, so. Looks like that. And then I'm gonna take this shimmering brightening powder on my powder brush. I'm just gonna dip in there, go under my eyes, just for an extra brightening dewy effect, because it does have a little bit of like super small glitters. Like you won't be able to see it on camera, but in person you can kind of see it. Like it just gives you like a nice glowy without being overly glittery, like underneath your eyes. And I'm just gonna take that powder, go right there, and then right up here, just for extra like setting and you can tell like a little bit of shimmer, which I think is really pretty. Now I'm going in with the Anastasia Glow Kit in the color Sun Dipped. These are the two shades I'm going to be mixing together because these are the darkest for my shimmering bronzer. So I'm just going to take like a big fluffy brush and kind of go like tap off the excess and go over where I put my bronzer. Just gives it a nice like glow, which I really like. Super pretty. Go over it one more time. So pretty. Gives us kind of that highlight effect kind of from within, which I really enjoy. I've been enjoying doing that lately, because Rachel Leary actually uses shimmering bronzer all the time, but I thought because I have oily skin I wouldn't like it, but I really do. I think it upped my makeup game. And then just to go underneath all that, I'm going to be going in with my Airspun loose powder again. I love to do this just in case like I messed up or for a sharper, cleaner look. I'm gonna let that sit there while I do my blush and highlight. So for blush, I'm gonna be taking the Too Faced Perfect Flush blush right here in the shade Something About Berry. As you can see, it has like a couple different colors, but it's all like there's shimmer throughout it. I've had this blush forever and I love it. So I'm just gonna dip in, tap off the excess, and go on my cheeks. I know it looks a little intense right now, but blush always wears off on me, and I blend it out, so. Okay, then just taking a really big fluffy brush, blending that out. And then if I feel like I added a little bit too much down here, like I think I did, I'm just gonna go in with my powder. I'm just gonna go over that area, diffuse it a little bit. But like I said, blush always wears off on me, so I always put a little extra on. I know it looks really scary, look like a clown, but I love blush and it always leaves my skin. And for highlight, I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. I talked about this on my Instagram stories and my Snapchat stories. It's a really pretty color. Just going to be taking that on the high points of my face for extra glow. Bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow. Blend that nose highlight out. Take a little bit up here to match with the shimmering bronzer. Then I'm going to wipe away that baking that we did under here and then just blend everything together. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into the Soft Glam palette. And I'm going to be taking burnt orange right here. Just put that on my brush. And I'm going to run it underneath my lower lash line. Nothing crazy. Like I said, I want to keep the eyes really fresh, but I always like to put something under here, even if we're doing like a really easy eye makeup look. There is a lot of fallout in the pan for these eyeshadows. It doesn't bother me because you can just blow it away, but I know other people aren't a fan of that. Okay, so that is all good. I'm just gonna take a blending brush just to make sure it's all blended. Okay, so now what I like to do is I like to set my face. I like to set it after I've done all my makeup, and then I like to do it right before I go out the door. So I'm gonna be taking the Catrice Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. You do have to shake this before you use it because there is like little glowing particles in here. And then I'm just gonna spray my face. And then dry it. I like the setting spray because yes, it's illuminating, but you can't tell like the glitter is in there. It really just gives you a healthy looking glow to your skin. Sets all my powders. Yeah. Okay, so now for my waterline eyeliner, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Liner Lacquer 24-Hour Infallible in the shade Blackest Black. This is a gel eyeliner. I like to use gel eyeliners in my waterline just because it stays on the longest, I feel like. So I'm just going to do this. Okay, and then for liquid eyeliner, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Blackest Black. I am going to do this off camera because I'm going to be doing a wing and I can't do it on camera because I'll just mess up, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the winged eyeliner on. You know, I try to make them as evenly as possible, but sometimes it just doesn't work, and I don't want to keep, you know, messing it up. You know, they're fine. We're gonna be wearing falsies. No one's gonna be looking at my wings, so it's like fine. And then just to coat my lashes, I'm gonna be taking the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara just to coat my lashes. I'm putting falsies on, but I like to just, because I have light eyelashes, just blend them together. And then I will be using this mascara for my lower lash line as well. And then I'm going to be taking my House of Lashes falsies. I cannot remember what style these are in, but any falsies will do, or if you don't want to do falsies at all, you can just wear mascara. But I'm going to go put these on off camera. I will be right back, and then we will do the lips. Okay, so I have my lashes on, and I just put in lower lash mascara. So for lipstick, I think I'm going to be doing the NYX lipstick in the shade Fig, which is kind of this pretty pink color. I think it will go well with this eye look because it's a pretty like pop color and it's good for summer. So I'm just gonna put this on, and it's very creamy, and it's not a matte lipstick, so that's good. Okay, so the lips are done. I know this is kind of looks crazy, but it doesn't look as intense in person than it does on camera. But I think this is a really good combination because I wanted this makeup to be very glowy, very easy on the eyes, and like a bold lip, glowy. It's not a matte lipstick, so it's very creamy, it's very hydrating. So I think this is the completed look. I know this is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm wearing this makeup to work, so I have to go do my my hair, and I have to get dressed for work. So that's why I'm not showing you what my hair looks like, because it's just gonna go in a ponytail because I have to for serving. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. What kind of like what's your makeup routine for like a summer glowy glam look? This is something that I just wanted to do. I was really excited to film this video. And I will be back with more videos this coming week. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and happy 4th.